I got your wig, ho. Ha ha. You're mad. Miss Wikiana. Miss Wig. Miss Wikiana. Miss Wig.
Listen, we're all mothers. You know, it made me sad. And it hurt me to hear that a friend of mine doesn't trust me.
It also hurt my feelings to watch friends of mine laugh at the situation of a 14-year-old being cussed at.
But it seems like you're holding on to a grudge of that. Anyway,
it was adding to it. So I felt the way I felt because I saw the scene, and then me sharing my feelings, you being defensive and not letting me just have my feelings. And you're like, you know, it happened a year ago. You should be fine.
I just felt sad. I felt sad that you felt that way.
Then just say that.
So, Garcelle,
Yes.
you said you don't believe Dorit is racist, but you do believe she's an unconscious Karen.
Yeah,
the
just
difference
like she's
being
just unaware, just, you know, just not. I feel like the word attack just seemed unnecessary for me saying, no, why you're just trying to embarrass her.
I don't know all the words. I don't know all the words and all the things. But, you know, they're also, you have to judge on character, you know, and intent. You know that I would never deliberately do something to hurt you, okay? And if you do, by the way, otherwise, then tell me.
Sutton said to me, why are you yelling at me? You didn't say anything. That, no, I'm talking,
We all
guys.
yell
I'm
at
talking.
each other.
I'm talking. I'm
We
talking.
all yell at each
That,
other.
I'm a black woman too. And that is somebody weaponizing me as a black woman, trying to make me look aggressive.
You can stand up for yourself, which you were doing perfectly fine that entire night.
I'm still talking. So I was being weaponized as a black woman, trying to imply that I'm yelling at her when I'm clearly not. Who stood up for me? This one did.
Okay.
I want to get back to Dorit. Did you and Garcelle finish
Garcelle
it?
labeled me, and you made assumptions.
You also label me as angry, or attacking. Then that changes somebody's perspective when they meet me, right?
I didn't label you as attacking.
You said you attacked me.
Yes, that is used all the time. If you go back and look, I would say thousands and thousands of times.
But
do you understand?
But it
I
wasn't
didn't
awareness
choose.
to me.
Of course I understand. You said I live in a bubble. I don't live in a bubble. You know, Garcelle, they're very, very big accusations. They're very big accusations.
So
and
was the word you used for me.
Tell me this. Do you like me?
Sometimes.
Do you have a problem with me?
There's something, obviously.
Obviously. Do you want to try to work through it? Do you want to have a friendship?
I'm not sure.
I want to express my condolences to you. I know your mom recently passed. What can you tell us about her?
Watching everything back and seeing how I behaved, how I handled the entire situation, I just want to apologize to you because I can't even tell you how much I hated watching it.
I wasn't angry about the esophagus. It was the going behind my back and talking about it and saying that I had an eating disorder and that I was hiding behind this ailment to have an eating disorder. That was really hurtful.
Right. We got a lot of response from viewers who were thanking you for spreading awareness about it. Viewers who suffered from it.
There were so many people with this esophageal disorder.
Well, you brought awareness.
And in a very
roundabout way, in the worst way possible, but
I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry.
Well, as we moved into Spain, Anna Marie claimed that Crystal had called all of you shallow, uneducated, fake socialites.
Yeah.
Crystal, you denied it.
Yeah, I believe she said that because she intimated things like that by saying those are big words for you.
But this is what I always say to this people. People ask me, I say, we have dumbass conversations.
We knew that.
But also, like, another thing I want to say, too, is, like, there have been, like, instances where you've been, like, you know, less than truthful. Like, you denied saying it. Later, you admitted to saying it.
You were proven to constantly lie on the show, so I wouldn't do that.
You tried to insinuate that Sutton was racist for a year by saying she said something so dark, and then you said, oh, it was just a feeling, you made it up. You lie about your 14 friends, and now the lie about me. And I'm like, I don't want to be part of that. Like, I don't want to be part of, like, your system of lies.
You're not a part of it. So don't worry about it.
More than the shallow or fake socialite allegations, Dorit, you seem particularly offended by the slight on your education. Why?
I think I'm the only one here with a college degree.
I don't have it.
She's well done.
Sorry.
Hold on. Wait a second.
Wait a minute. One.
No, I'm not talking
You can still be
Three.
smart if you don't have a college degree.
Okay, but the three of them, I mean, you've got three people here.
And I'm going to stand by the uneducated comment based on you calling me a child bride. That is a disgusting thing to say.
You know, they call Priscilla Presley a child bride. I mean,
Okay, I'm an Asian person.
It's the Asian. See, that's what I'm talking about.
As an Asian person, child bride is equivalent to mail order bride. Do you know that?
Now I do, and obviously it was a throwaway comment in my confessional. That was not what I was insinuating. It was off the back of you calling us unintelligent.
But the other part of it, saying you were 12, I always say, if I'm saying someone's young, I'll be like, they were like 12. That's like the number people seem to say.
And you said that I got married at 12. I got married at 24. I had already gone to college, and I've built a company worth over $100 million right now.
Wow.
The coconut water.
Yes.
Amazing.
So for you to say that you were in college and getting all this education, building businesses, while I'm getting married at 12 years old is bullshit. Is a microaggressive comment.
Well, that was not my intention. And so lesson learned, and I appreciate it.
It feels
All right.
Chris, you said I pushed my feet around and I didn't eat.
Well, that's that. I will say that again.
But do you know what that did to me?
What did I ever do to you to warrant you doing what you did to me at the weed dinner at my party? You have a lot of nerve to
That's
say
not a seedling that you've
was
done anything wrong.
And not a seedling?
Nope.
You acted like I did something wrong to you instead of saying, are you okay? Do you need a friend?
All share what's going on in our lives.
Oh,
All
no,
of
that's
us.
not true.
Every one of us. That is true. That is true.
What do you mean by that?
What do you mean
it's
by
not
that?
true.
Let me tell you something. I have been on the show for 13 years. I've watched my 2-year-old birthday party to that child is now going to be applying to colleges next year. My child's learning how to drive a car, going off to college, coming home from college, getting engaged, rumors about my marriage. I've had 2 siblings on the show. My family has fallen apart. Don't talk to me about not sharing what's going on in my life. You want me to spill everything that's happened in my marriage because you feel that I owe that to you.
You have tattoos. You're working out.
So what?
You've made
What do
a
you
lot of
care?
life. You've
I
made
have
a
not done
lifestyle
anything
change
to hurt
that was
anybody in this group.
You have
came in
got
this
to
season
understand this at some
just
point.
to come
Hal.
after me.
How? What? I did what? I did
yeah,
what?
you came into this season just to come after me.
Have you lost your mind?
Well, I'm sorry. Maybe just buying a horse and your cashmere lined and, isn't enough. So you want to talk about me instead? I don't know what to tell you.
You're gonna pick on my horse now? Y'all can make fun of my accent.
Oh, we're not allowed to talk about the horse either.
Do you think she has a drinking problem?
Do I think either one of us was insinuating she has a drinking problem?
Do you think she has
I don't know.
Okay.
Whenever someone repeats the question, they're stalling.
And I'm not going to defend myself anymore because I think we can all say that I do not, and it's ridiculous.
I don't think you have a
Then
drinking
say
problem.
it loudly. Say it more
Hold on a
clearly.
second. I've just
Say it again.
Sutton.
What did you just say?
I don't have any evidence. I'm not with you all the time. I don't know.
You just said, I don't think you have a drinking problem.
I'm not
just
sitting here
repeat
saying
it.
problem.
If I'm your
I don't
friend.
think you have a drinking
Thank
problem.
you.
I don't.
Then
but I don't know. I don't know.
Well, I don't know if you have a drinking problem either. Carcass out.
There were a lot of questions about the details. Lainey from Pennsylvania said, I read Dorit said the $10K in cash was for Christmas bonuses for her staff, but I don't understand why she brought it into the store and left it in a shopping cart.
When I was driving home to do the Christmas bonuses, I thought, I don't know if I have enough. Oh, I remember seeing the box cards. I'm going to stop quickly and pick up the box cards. I went to Marshall's, which is a fan.
Wow, Dorit goes to Marshall's.
I love Marshalls and Home Goods.
Just kidding.
Okay.
And when I got to the register, I couldn't find my bag. So, what other details?
Well, I thought it was strange that a robber would be so kind to listen to you and leave your phone by the...
Let me finish, please.
No, I know
Allow
the
me to
story.
finish.
I know the story.
Allow me to finish so I can tell you why the robber would be so kind.
Yeah.
I had no way of contacting my husband, and I said, please, I just want to be able to call my husband. Please leave my phone. And he left it at the gate. What is so
Because I don't think
unfathomable?
Because that wouldn't happen so... I mean, that's rare. Am I wrong?
Is
that not rare?
Possible, though.
Not only that,
I'm not saying it's not. I didn't say it's not impossible.
Also,
that could be.
It's just not that crazy.
Okay.
But what is crazy is to actually go on national television and to peddle a false narrative.
What national television? What do you mean? Oh, on our show.
You in your confessional.
Oh, I have my opinions, and the fact that I'm sharing them is just, that's my opinion. It doesn't change your world in any way.
Of course it does. That is a very, very, very big, strong thing to say. And you looking away like it's nothing
says
I
hear you.
A lot about you, Garcelle. You really couldn't care less.
I'm sorry if I hurt you with that.
There was a theory among viewers, and I think by some of you in the group, that you did not want to show empathy towards Tom's alleged victims because it would somehow make you seem guilty or complicit.
When you're going through legal process like this, they ask you not to comment on anything either way. So it's almost like you got to shut up. When you're pushed so many times and you can't respond in the way that others think you should, that have not been in this situation, you look like you don't have empathy.
But I know that you met with a group of people.
And I spoke with these women, and I thought it was important that they saw me as a person and not through the lens of a reality TV show.
Okay. Can you better explain to me why you sat down with the victims?
I cannot. I cannot.
Why not?
I cannot.
Did you learn things from them?
Yes, I did. One of them being that one of my paychecks was in a client trust fund.
So it was opposite of what people are accusing you of.
No. I think, here's the thing. Trial's about to happen. So I guess we'll have answers there. Who knows?
And Tom has been diagnosed with dementia, but he has been ruled competent to stand trial.
I don't know how that works.
I don't understand that either.
I think that there's one thing to be competent under the law. Can you aid in your own defense? And then your medical diagnosis. Like, how far along are you into it? I'm not sure.
But I just feel, my dad had Alzheimer's.
I know that.
And I work with Alzheimer's Association. The standard length of survival from diagnosis to end is 9 years. So at this rate, he would be very progressed. So for Tom to be able to stand trial right now seems strange to me.
Right.
I love the holidays so much, and I felt like I didn't get to enjoy it enough.
Is your tree still up? Or you still have your stuff up?
I just took it down.
Oh, wow.
What we can do is we can sit you down for now.
Uh-huh.
But I really think that you need to go get checked out somewhere.
Okay.
Do you want me to come?
Okay.
I want to come.
Can I get something to eat?
Okay.
And then it just sort of like
And
broke the ice.
it was beautiful. And then the next day, it's so silly, but I've been there so long. And there's no music and nobody's there. Hear Kyle go, "Oh my God, that's my sister Kathy," and she came and sat with me, and I'm.
You missed her.
She was like really happy and proud, and like no one was there, and so I felt so
Included.
and happy.
Oh, that's great. Wow. You are separated, but still living under one roof.
I mean, I tried. I really did try. And so then when I couldn't, the kind of things that I had been, I want to say putting up with, but just became more apparent to me, I guess. And I just couldn't, I guess I couldn't do that anymore. And I finally just had a breaking point, but I really thought it would come back, you know? I thought, okay, well, this is just a temporary thing. Yeah.
And
then it didn't.
how did you feel seeing photos of he and Emma holding hands?
Not feel good.
How did you take it, Dorit?
I didn't like it. When I saw it, it felt like me seeing PK holding another woman's hand.
How are the kids handling this?
My girls are so strong and supportive, and
He's my family, he's my niece's father. And now looking back, I would say for the last 2 or maybe 3 years, you've been traveling when you're not doing Housewives, you're going all over. And little by little, people enjoy some success and they start to go off in different directions. And you're busy, like the hamster in the cage, chasing your tail, no time to think about anything. And then all of a sudden, you have this devastation.
Do you talk about divorce or you're just taking one step at a time?
it's hard for us to say that word, I think. But, I mean, if he's looking for a place to move out, and I haven't really seen any progress, you know, we get along well, but like friends.
Yeah. I want to turn to the person that got everyone talking this season, and that's your friend Morgan Wade. There's been a big response to the two of you. What's been her reaction to seeing herself on the show?
She'd never seen the show, and she did not realize the attention it gets. It was a lot of scrutiny for her. She was not comfortable with.
You kind of made her a household name.
Like I said, you know, she cares about making music, and I think
really
she would
does.
really give up being a household name just to be able to keep making her music and not have that scrutiny.
But like, when did you decide to do the music video? Like when?
Why or when?
Yeah, like when? Like during?
The music video was done actually right, like about, I want to say a month before that story broke about Momi.
Are you a couple?
I don't know. By the way, I mean, I don't know.
Well, maybe next year she'll be out here on the couch with us. Who knows?
You never know.
You never know.
Ew. Like JK, but like maybe not. But thank you for watching. But you hating ass bitches always have something to say. Hating ass bitch, but you're still watching my vids. What? You're so upset. But that's like okay, because have a piece of bread, have a Xanax, relax, because I said what I said.